And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
Oh, it's a sussy girl.
What? There's someone else here?
She's from Russia.
We meet
Mother
again,
Russia.
traveler.
Oh.
Hey, you're that Outlander we met the other day at
Yeah, she's from
Genshin.
Snezhnaya, right? Like the clothing gives it away. Come
It's
on.
all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Are you evil?
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
Yo.
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Hell yeah, Rosie.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Oh.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
It was Alice.
Ah, so you're B's student.
B?
It's
Oh.
an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Wait, what? Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, because the old hag isn't Alice. Yeah, that's Mona's teacher. Who knows Alice, I think. I can't. Oh god, I can't remember.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Oh.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Oh. Oh. Wait, really?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Is it Alice?
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Oh shit.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
So that's not Alice. Wait, what?
Oh, it's Alice.
Oh.
I'm here too.
Oh, so it is. Oh, I'm so confused.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself.
Ah, Venti,
Tell
sussy.
me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was
Oh.
all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now.
Don't blame you, Paimon.
Assembly you were talking about earlier.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Cutscene? Oh, okay, here we go.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song."
Good on you, Venti.
From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
Oh.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left.
Wait.
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
Wait. Was that
My
Albedo?
lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
Oh, that's Mona's master. B?
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship.
That's Alice. Cool.
Even
Oh,
the
it's still
most
going.
frightening witch was once a little girl. And growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind.
Was that her with pigtails when she was
Even if
younger?
the nations go to war,
Is Alice
or
gonna
the
have pigtails?
sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So that's what that's for. There's a little quick shot of like a little girl with pigtails there when she mentioned her being young.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
Is Alice gonna have pigtails?
That's right.
Cool.
We often met here to chat and have tea.
That was cool. Was that little wee test tube baby? Was that Albedo? Like, I think it was Albedo, right? Because one of those witches made Albedo, I think.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing.
So why is her name J? There's one called J and one called B.
The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Oh.
So it was indeed written by all of you?
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages.
Ah, I see. A guide who will never get lost.
When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold.
She was the one that made Albedo, right?
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her.
Oh.
The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole.
Nicole.
You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study.
So are these gonna be all future characters we're gonna meet and like play as one day? Oh, I'm so excited. Hell yeah, dude. I want to have freaking Albedo meet Gold.
Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Wait a minute. Okay. What? Okay, so at the end of the Wanderer Archon quest, that happened, right? We had someone to speak in our mind, but I thought that was like the Fontaine Archon, the Hydra Archon, sorry. But maybe that was her. All of Summer Island, that's true. I thought that was Nahida, though. Wasn't it Nahida? Because there's like a little Dendro symbol, right? Let the quest cook. Gamma. Huh? Oh, could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Sora? Yeah, that's it. I literally just said that. The one who talked to us at the end. Oh my god. Dude, I literally...
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Interesting. That's why you said let the quest cook, because they're literally about to say that when I was explaining it.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world?
Man,
and
that's cool.
That they would all know each other.
Oh, this has been really good. I like this a lot.
The one who would never lie is me.
Oh.
I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
The Boar Princess?
I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers.
Oh.
Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle.
The what?
I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Oh, is the Hexen Circle like the group of... Oh, that's the name of their group, okay.
Do you think less of us now?
Yeah.
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be.
Man, they're really hyping us up for Alice, aren't they? Like, one day we're actually going to meet her and she's going to be like a gacha character and it's going to be amazing. Everyone do... Oh, that's going to have so many sales. Holy shit.
As long as we can be with our
They're
beloved
building her
friends,
up.
our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Ah, wise words.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
That's so cute. Man. I can't believe such information is behind a limited time event. New players after that would have to figure it out so much later in the story, yeah. As if every mainline event isn't like that. Yeah, it's true. That's one thing I actually really dislike about this game. Is so much important stuff is time gated. Like, once this event is gone, if you miss this, you can never see it ever again. You're gone. Well, you can watch it on YouTube, obviously. That's why I upload my playthroughs of these on my channel. Subscribe to GammaFox on YouTube, by the way. But no, like seriously, like it's such a shame that like it's so limited, especially when it's so significant. That knee-jerk reaction gets tired after so many times. Yeah, it still doesn't feel right, but we can still feel special by knowing the stuff beforehand. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure who will get on the banner first, Alice or Dainsleif. Yeah, most gachas are rife with power creep FOMO. Genshin's narrative FOMO is the lesser evil. Yeah.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later.
Yes.
I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Rosie just left.
Bye, Mom. Todoko says bye too.
Goodbye, darling.
Aw.
And farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windblume again, Alice.
Oh.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Special anniversary date?
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day
Oh.
many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
Alice's voice fades and the lantern grows dim. It is once again just a regular piece of decor. For a moment, everyone looks lost in thought, but soon chatter begins to fill the space again. Before long, everyone spreads their gliders and to return to Mondstadt. They're gonna warp us back.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Is this gonna stay here? Whoa! Is that gonna stay there? I wonder if this. It'd be really cool if they just left that there, because that's probably gonna disappear after the event's done, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, look how hazy that is. That's definitely gonna go away once the. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Miss Ying-ar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, oh, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three?
Uh-oh.
You may want to look over there.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, shit. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Oh, lover boy is gonna get
Miss
it.
Ying-ar?
Oh, shit.
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar? I've never met her before.
Knuckles.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
And now prepare for this hell of a woman, chat. The way she talks.
I'm so sorry, Miss Ying-ar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't,
Oh, this is so cute.
Sorry, I don't know what to say.
This is so cute.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
I've missed you, Yinga.
Should we go see how they're doing?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Aw.
Oh, really?
No.
You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
Yeah, the best part about this is Kole and Sucrose are besties now.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend.
Aw.
Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say.
Aww.
You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
Damn straight, Sucrose.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
No.
Well, Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once. All with a smile on her face.
Damn. I don't know, man. Damn. My mum brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man damn.
But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something.
Hey.
As long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do.
Aw.
I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
You deserve a little cauliflower.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
Oh, no, why did you
You're right. I almost forgot.
Oh my god.
Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy.
It's kind of...
And use it in my research.
Isn't that kind of creepy?
Oh, really? May I?
It's kind of creepy.
Of course.
It's kind of creepy. Kale exhales into Sucrose's test tube and the fluids turn a deep violet? Fluids? She's spit in it. A small sparkling cloud then puffs out of the test tube and rises into air like a marshmallow before it's taken away by the wind. You couldn't have animated that? Come on. Come on.
Huh? What?
They could have animated
What was
that. Come on.
It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
No, oh, it's still in there. Ew.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Yay.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Oh.
Master Tainari! Sino!
Is he's gonna tell a crunchy joke?
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it. Think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, he means Storm Terror.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Oh, didn't Sonic? Oh!
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself.
Cool.
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Ah.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
It's time, dude.
Can you believe this guy? Let's knock him off his high horse.
It's time to...
Wait! I've got something to give you,
Oh.
too.
Oh.
Huh? Kali has a gift for us? Yeah. I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival.
Oh, what is that? That's cute.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino.
Cool.
During Windblume, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
Aww.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt. Whoa, are these really for us?
Aww.
So,
this is so
are
sweet.
these your chosen Windblooms?
Mm-hmm, one of them. Both Padisauras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings.
It's so nice, chat.
I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
This is so wholesome.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Oh?
Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Oh. Oh. Joy above the clouds. That was so nice. That was awesome. Wait, where's the tissue? You lie. There's no clouds. That was great. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. 3.5 maybe kind of sucky, but this makes up for it. This was really good. This Windblume was great, dude.